What's up, guys? Insane Gamer here, and today I haven't been playing this. I think they've been going for a while. I think 5 months. I had to go and fucking died. I fucking. Anyways, oh, there we go. Oh, okay. I just basically want to say this real quick. This is going to be more of a serious episode, so if you're not in the mood for that, I suggest going ahead and clicking off now. This is, I wanted to take a moment to talk to you guys about depression, basically. It is a very serious thing, and, I know people who've been affected by it. The main person that I know that's been affected by it is my girlfriend. And it is a very serious thing. And a lot of people stigmatize it because, you know, they think, oh, they can get over it, they can do this, they can do that. Which, it's not the case. It is kind of like a disease. Like, it's not their choice to feel sad. But, no, I think it's unbelievable the amount of people that seriously think that just sitting there and thinking about this stuff will make them feel better, and people sitting there and saying negative things about all these people are the exact people who cause people with depression to spiral into a deeper depression. The reason why all this has come up is, I'm pretty sure most of you guys have heard, if not all of you who are going to watch this, have heard about Robin Williams and his death. Well, Robin Williams actually had a big impact on me. And, my whole childhood, it was, based around his movies, kind of like most of his movies were all I've had. So, sorry about that. I want to take a minute to talk about this and what you guys think this is, because it's a very serious matter. It's not anything that needs to be, I guess, underestimated. Like, Robin Williams took his life because he was depressed. And it's not a cowardly way out when you are sad all the time. Like, I'd say 95% of the time, he was sad. And that caused him to resort to drugs, alcohol, and things like that. And in his comedies that he's done, or in his stand-up that he's done, he's made fun of his past, all the drugs and alcohol, because it is an easy way for him to deal with it. Hold on. Taking a drink. But, it's an easy way for him to deal with it. And it's not, anything that's, I don't know how to say it, it's just not a funny thing. It's this very serious matter, actually. And, I cannot get that fucking jump. God, sorry. It's a very serious matter, and for most people, they sit there and they tell people, Like, for example, I saw this one thing about Robin Williams that said that he killed himself because he couldn't handle the rise to fame, and that's actually not true. He said it before that even before he became famous, he was dealing with depression. He's been dealing with depression for years, and that's why he started his drug use. And for people to sit there and say that, it's his fault, that he should have done better, that's not true. He It's very hard for someone that's depressed to stop being depressed. They can't sit there like you and me and just be like, damn, that really sucks. Maybe I should get up and do something about it. Because to them, getting up and doing something about it makes it worse. And it's very sad for a lot of people that I've seen actually say stuff like that. Chris Farley, he very famous comedian. Damn it, server. He's a very famous comedian. He died of a drug overdose, and his last words were, "Don't leave me," as he was foaming from the mouth. He said that to a prostitute. "Don't leave me." Chris Farley dealt with, he was dealing with depression. He was very insecure about his weight. If you don't know him, look him up. He's a very overweight man, but he was a very hilarious man. And the stuff that he would joke around on stage was his weight, because it's something that not boost his confidence, but it was like, it was an environment he could control, a reaction he could control from the crowd. They wouldn't make fun of him, they would laugh with him. He was a very funny man, and he died of a drug overdose. And that drug overdose was caused from his drug problem, because it was the only way he felt he could deal with depression. So, yeah. This is a very serious thing, and I just want to get this message out there. This isn't a lighthearted video, I understand, and it wasn't meant to be. I just want people out there to know that depression is not something that is easily dealt with. A lot of people succumb to it, and the scientific explanation for it, not even emotions here, this is scientifically, it's a chemical imbalance in their brain that the dopamine that makes you happy isn't being produced enough in enough quantity to make you to where you can be on a normal level, and then when dopamine's produced, be happy. Or I forget the chemical to make you sad is produced. It'll make you sad, but not enough dopamine's being produced, so it makes them sad more of the time, because that other chemical is being produced more. Or at least this is what my grandfather told me. He was a doctor in the military, and what it does is there are pills out there for certain people. Not everyone can take it. Not everyone can afford it. And it can balance the chemicals in your brain. Not make you happy. They're not happy drugs. They balance your the chemicals in your brain. So, say one day you get a new puppy without the meds, one person could possibly just be like, meh, it's cool, because that dopamine's being produced, but it's being produced only enough to make them feel normal, or what can be considered normal, if normal can be considered at any level. But people who like take the pill, certain people, like I said, not for everybody, they it'll produce enough dopamine to make them what can be conceived as normal. And they get that puppy and they're happy because enough dopamine is being produced already to make them feel normal without any kind of like outside force or outside anything really. And they can be happy because it's happiness coming from them. So I don't think this game's going to be playing, and that's all I wanted to say. So thank you guys for watching so much. Please like, favorite, and share this video. Subscribe to my channels. Most of my stuff is lightheartedness, but this Robin Williams hit home, and he holds a special place in my heart. He's a very great man.